sex on campus with my male partner. Uh, it would not have been possible, you know. Do do do. It's true. That's so valid, and your partner sounds lovely. I did. I went there right after coming out to myself. Oh, I was like, oh, geez. Oh, man. Wow. I. It's funny because, like, I don't know. Looking back on it, I don't know what I thought initially because when I first started, like, hooking up with girls, like, as a preteen, I don't really think that I was like thinking of myself as gay or straight or whatever. And of course, the gender stuff wouldn't show up until much later. But like, I don't know. It's funny. Like, I didn't really come out to like anybody because it's going to sound so bad. It's going to make me sound like such a fuck boy. I didn't really need to come out to any of my girlfriends in public school because I had hooked up with most, if not all of them at some point. And if I hadn't hooked up with them, then they had been at a sleepover where I had hooked up with another one of our female friends. You know. So, because you came in them. Stop, Sin. Sin, don't fucking call me out like that. They're not wrong. But yeah, I definitely didn't have to come out to any of them. And then I didn't get the chance to like come out to my mom. Like, it was a little scummy, but also we were like, 17. My girlfriend definitely did not like the fact that I was not chomping at the bit to introduce her to my parents, with whom I had a very tumultuous relationship with at the time, right? Especially my mom. But my my school, because it was a boarding school, one of the things that you could do for like a weekend activity, quote unquote, was you could sign up to go into downtown Boston on the weekend. So they would take us on a bus into the city. You would get to spend a couple of hours in the city, then get back on the bus and go back home at the end of the night. And for me, sometimes I would meet up with my parents, because, my school was a good chunk of ways away from where my parents lived. So a place for us to both meet up would be downtown Boston. So I had made plans to meet up with my mom in downtown Boston. And my plan was not to go with my girlfriend. And my girlfriend was like, well, why don't I just go with you and I'll just pretend to be your friend? Because my mom had already met her under the pretense of her being my friend at school. And I was like, sure, fine, we can do that. And of course, as soon as my mom shows up, my girlfriend does the thing where she just plants one on me right in front of my mother. So I had to make the split-second decision of whether I wanted to be a huge asshole and be like, get off of me, what are you doing? Or if I was just going to commit to the bit. And I committed, and I was like, hi, you remember girlfriend name? And my mom's just standing there like, okay. And I think that they were both very relieved when, I visually to them started dating men again after her. They didn't know the other women who I had been seeing more casually than that after that girlfriend before I started dating Mark. So it was a time. You're saying you had a not so uncommon story going to an all girls. I know, right. This is just like the movie Holdovers. I don't know the movie Holdovers. Oh, dude, so I came out to my mom in a handwritten letter wherein I asked her not to ask me about it in person. Guess what she did in the car the very next day? She also told my dad. So I didn't get to come out to him. Oh, jeez. I saw a YouTube coming out video, and it was just a bunch of 3D animated objects rotating while the guy said, "Mom, I'm gay. Don't tell dad. Love you, mom. Don't tell dad. Please." Uh, I still haven't come out to my dad. Cam, I'm sorry. Ugh, that's always complicated. I wasn't out to my parents as trans for like a while. But y'all, like this like April, it'll be 10 years since I've come out.